Now from the home of the A's since 1968, it's baseball at the Oakland Coliseum. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the Boston Red Sox and the Oakland A's. Paul Blackburn, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Now into the box, Alex Verdugo, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Love the homer in the top of the 1st inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
Boy, talking about having a great month. He absolutely killed it last month, hitting over 400. This guy's one of the most dangerous hitters in all of baseball. Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Bogaerts on at first, nobody out. Swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Gone!
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance to second at left at bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Center fielder on the run, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. He hits it hard on the ground to the left, and there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they'll put the brakes on at 3rd. Runners at the corners with nobody out. So here's Michael Chavis now. He's fighting to stay on that AL home run leaderboard as he finds himself ranked number 10 in the league entering play here today. Here's a shot to left field and deep. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 32 now for the season as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So, man alive, the Bluebirds will be out. Just a disastrous start at home as he can't survive the 1st inning here. James Caprillion comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very 1st inning. So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. No outs, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Driven nicely into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for 2nd. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. Now to the plate here is Kike Hernandez. He's currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting it.
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Ready to take his hacks again, Alex Verdugo. Blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat. And that one yanked just foul. 8 runs already in this inning. Line drive base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run back in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park.
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch, he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Down the line and fair, that's a hit. In to score, the runner from third, and he is in there.
Every team would be happy if they could produce 10 runs over the course of 2 games, but they've gone double digits in 1 inning. I think it's safe to say that this thing is out of reach.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Strike taken to throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Down the third baseline. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third. And that's the second out. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Devers, right field and carrying well. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Lou Trevino comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And this one is gone, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, home run number 47 thus far, as the blowout continues. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
D-Row.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Chris Sale will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win at the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Into the box now, Tony Kemp, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He'll enter play here at 293. 2 home runs and 15 RBIs. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Martinez has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So to get his day started at the plate, Matt Chapman comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. Sale gets the sign. First pitch on its way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind it.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go. And stepping in, Christian Vasquez.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot
high and deep to left center field, a ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in next, Kike Hernandez. He singled first time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And he is in at second base with a one-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on...
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. So second and third following the error. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Alex Verdugo. He's set and the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. So now into the box is Xander Bogaerts for his career in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. First offering. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Throw to first in time, and the big inning is a... Last half of the second set to go, and that brings in the big power-hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
And that's the first out. First pitch of the AB now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So now it's Mark Canha. He was hitless in the shutout last night. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. A's are gone in order. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi? So now here is J.D. Martinez, grounded out in his last at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another.
Must have been a good batting practice session today for this club. 5 home runs in one game. You could just see it as the game was going on. Those hitters, they couldn't wait to get to the bat rack. It was like a fight to get up there and to get into the batter's box.
Pulled toward right center field. Laureano will back up and put this away for a long out number 1. Striding in is Bobby Dahlbeck. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the concrete staircases and gone.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Adam Kolarek is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Stepping in now, Michael Chavis. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Oh, Matty V, this has turned into a lopsided one here. How about this, D-Row? 7th home run of this game alone.
This is crazy. They knew coming in they had the lineup to do damage, but this is getting absolutely out of hand right now. This guy is missing over the heart of the plate. This trend could continue.
Next up, Kike Hernandez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. A swing and a ground ball to third. Rwanda Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. And that brings up Chad Pinder. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Look at the radar gun on that slider.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're in a wee. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. From the stretch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
Down the left field line and deep, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Hot shot to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Alex Verdugo digging in now. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Now the first pitch. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get it.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Is this a live baseball game, or are they taking batting practice right now? Somebody help me out.
This is one of those D-Row where they say, hey, it's a good weather for a snowman, right? That 8 spot looks like it's snowman in the scorebook. 8 bombs so far in this game alone. Crazy.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Devers, right field and carrying well. Gone! It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. Home run number 58 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here. If you've lost count, it's understandable. That was their 9th home run of the game. Can you believe what we're seeing in this? Can you believe what we're seeing out of this lineup today, guys?
I don't even think this lineup knows what's happening right now. Seriously, I think the entire lineup from top to bottom has completely blacked out.
This is one of those days, too, D-Row. I'm a former guy that pitched in the bullpen. When you see the ball flying out of the ballpark like this is when you come to the ballpark and the pitching coach asks if you're available. That's when you tell him, no, I can't pitch. I got a sore throat today.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Here's Elvis Andrus now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Playable for Verdugo, and there's 1 gone. Now at the plate here is Tony Kemp. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Challenged him with 97 down the chute. It's a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate.
Man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have
Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Wow. In now, Christian Vasquez. This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, and that is off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 65 for him here as this lead got even wider. Here's Mookie Betts. This has almost been a superhuman performance from this lineup. 10 home runs in the game. When's the last time you can remember a team knocking that many balls out of the park?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now. Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Row. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch,
and the throw to first is there. The inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
The Athletic.
Matt Olson is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Olson.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
this guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
No one can make a play on this one, and the A's' first hit is going to be for extra bases. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Ramon Laureano is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Now at the plate is Chad Pinder. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Here now is Rafael Devers. Head-to-head numbers against Sergio Romo. He's just 1 for 6. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing it.
Plate now, Bobby Dahlbeck.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Laureano will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Michael Chavis steps in once more as we look back at the big game he's already had. He got off to a fast start with 2 homers in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So here he is again, Kike Hernandez. And he needs just a triple for the cycle. So let's see if he can put one in the gap.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the out.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see, he currently ranks second in the AL in that department. And that's in there, base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he fouls this one off. No runs, just 1 hit. 2 errors for the Athletics so far. And it's quickly 0-2. Another one sent foul. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Betts giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Left fielder looking up. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
J.B. Wendelken comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Rafael Devers. Into center field, line drive base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. So now to the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. High and deep. To left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone.
Well, in hockey, they call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
At the plate now, Michael Chavis. And he's looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Pinder is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Next, it'll be Christian Vasquez. Lifetime versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Lifted in the air out to center field. Laureano is camped under this one. And that's out number 2. So next to bat will be Kike Hernandez. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. He's set and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field. And that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo shot that time for Kike Hernandez. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
3 homers in the same inning. This has become an offensive explosion. I need a mound visit.
Trevor Rosenthal comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Alex Verdugo. In there, now the throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tony Kemp, in there for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman,
Matt Chapman is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
now batting, the first baseman.
Sale into the windup. Here's the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez has a read on it, and that ends the inning. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He'll start us off in the 8th. First delivery to him. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
And Andrus will take this one in with 2 hands for the first out.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Bobby Dahlbeck steps in with his eyes on history. Take a look at his work at the plate in this one as he'll shoot for his 4th homer to put himself in rare company. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the second run will score as well. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, man, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
At the plate, Michael Chavis. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. And he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 42 on the season as this lead got even wider.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Now back, second base.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Back on it is the left fielder, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Are you kidding me right here, Dan? 3rd homer of the game. That's stuff you do down in, like, Oni League. You don't come to the big leagues and ever imagine that you're going to hit 3 bombs in one game.
Can't imagine what that would feel like to hit 3 in one game. Some guys feel like when they have a really good batting practice session that's going to lead into a good performance. I'm not sure what his BP was like, but man, he's connected 3 times for 3 long-range bombs in this one.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Now the pitch.
Up next for Oakland, the designated hitter.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
The left fielder, number 4.
Sales ready. First pitch on the way. Chad Pinder is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends. New inning set to get underway. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Alex Verdugo. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the next to bat will be Xander Bogaerts. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Bogaerts will head for second, but that'll hit off the wall in left center, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with the double.
And the runner's breaking for third. That's a strike to throw down. And this is over his head at third. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things...
Hold that thought, as this one is deep down the line in left, hooking, but it's a fair ball, home run.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in 1 game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
Standing in now, Rafael Devers. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
So now to the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He has 7 runs driven into his name so far. Hit down the third baseline. 1 there. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the... Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
To the plate now, Sean Murphy. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Elvis Andrus. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Martinez has a read on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
Tons of runs in this one. The Boston Red Sox host road win number 40 on the year.